Good morning. Yeah, okay. Well, you are live on PC today. So today's important you to get the update on your department and what you've done so far. Today's important for you to know about what you've done so far with the environmental and safety department.
Mohammed,
Yeah, good morning.
Mohammed, you have to pour a little strength in your voice, and at least you can just do it in 2 minutes time because we have our studio guests.
So let me just hold you there. So it is like a warning right now, or are you going about funding those schools? Okay.
Oh, okay, okay, Mohammed, thank you, man. Mohammed,
Yeah. So we
yeah, we got limited time because we have our studio guests. So
so we got Mohammed there. We would like to hear from
yeah. Let's work on
officer.
let's work on our.
Consider legal.
Good morning, welcome. Okay. All right. So this is kind of new for the Pingsville City Corporation. Tell us, what is it all about? Chief Heat Officer, the 10 Heat Officer. What is your scope of operation? Okay. So how does that relate to the city of Pingsville? Okay. So what are some of the interventions you've been doing since you took over? Though is a relatively new position at the Pcc City Corporation. Just tell us some of the workings you've been involved in. Okay. All right. So I understand there's this issue about um, the mini heat pack we have at the ELW junction. Tell us what is the extent of that heat pack and how should citizens use it? Because it's kind of confusing. Some people taking it to be a park, like a normal park. Just tell us what is the difference between a normal park and a heat park? Okay, okay. So in simple terms, the one at the ELW junction, the real usage should be during the dry season. Okay. Okay, so it's both kind of confused, and you'll continue with the difference between a normal pack and a heat pack. Uh, so in the dry season, how do people get access to the heat pack? How should they use it? How long should they spend at the heat pack? Okay, 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 why? Oh my, people use that. Oh my, what destination? Okay, it is not a photo studio. So if you follow in this broadcast, we just want to tell you the importance of the heat park at the ELW junction because we notice that people, especially on a Sundays and holidays, they're taking it to be a normal park where they want to go and take pictures and do and so forth. So the heat officer here at the Pinsville City Corporation is saying to you, that place is not a photo shoot, at least the maximum you should spend there is 30 minutes. But due to the size of the place, what would be your recommendation in terms of because if somebody make 30 minutes when the other person will enter the place, so but that's just the maximum. They can be less than that.
Thank you. That is why we name it a mini urban heat park.
Okay,
You know, Painesville and many growing cities is experiencing higher temperature. And how can we know that we are experiencing higher temperature? It is true, it is during dry season. And that part, you cannot go to a safety area where you want to cool off, then you may 30, the place is cramped, 30 people for that part.
okay,
How will I cool off when I'm already congested with so many people causing heat on my body? No, and that park hasn't been completed yet because
okay,
that park should serve as an educative place where students that are in natural sciences can go there and learn things and learn how a tree benefit the environment, and how extreme heat is on an increase, and how we can help minimize the impact on Painesville.
Okay. So the expert for that particular park has said it, and she's saying to you, it is not our normal park. Please, we will be actively operational during the dry season. That is what she's saying. Because it's kind of new to the city of Painesville. This was an inspiration that the mayor took from Freetown in February of this year. The mayor was in Freetown, and the mayor saw the similar thing in Freetown, so he decided to bring it in Liberia. So now she's telling us that the main park at ELW Junction will be actively functional during the dry season. That's why we say a mini heat park. And it is not a regular park like the Invincible Park, the PHP Park that you have to go and flood the area and make it as a photo shoot area. Maybe 1 or 2 times, maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you can just stand and take a photo and pass, but not for you to make the place like the way the other parks that we're talking about. So you have gotten the information about the heat park, and we're basically talking about our work and other interventions. So you spoke about what you've been doing, and I know you'll be very much active during the dry season. We're almost into the dry season now. And tell us, what are some of the upcoming activities that you have earmarked?
Okay, so we are working on our heat mapping and vulnerability assessment. That assessment going to show us all of the communities that are affected by the extreme heat, and going to show us how we can ask donors to come to this Painesville City to help save our vulnerable people from this crisis.
Okay, so your mapping, how will it be done? Maybe you want to break it down. Some of the things you say, you want to come down to the level of the a lot of people listening to this show, the level of the other people, our friends, our other maybe the woman and the Barbadian. So when talk about mapping and heat mapping, what is that?
Okay, a heat mapping is wherein a GIS specialist, somebody who
Okay,
draw
she
map,
says you can
all
give me
right,
English,
somebody
please.
who draws map will go into, will collect data, take sheet and paper and go to the various communities,
Hmm.
taking coordinates and taking point that will create a map with, taking coordinates to know the vulnerable community that are too congested, community that you found people that are living below $1, that cannot afford fan, that cannot afford air conditioner, so that we can get together, create that map, and show it to our donors, so that they will be able to help those people to provide things, that to provide cooling things, cooling materials to them, that will be able to help them, to free them from heat related sicknesses,
So
illnesses.
what are some of the illnesses that people encounter from heat? You
Okay,
just talk about heat related illnesses.
thank you. So when you find yourself in a boiling center, overly heated up, you find headache, you get headache from that problem. They rashes, like they call it measles.
Okay.
Yeah, you will have a measles on a kid being so unbearable in the night. You have to scratch that kid body from head to toe, and the heat, the sweat is coming from all center of their body. Even happen to big people. We that don't have air condition at our houses need a fan.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
Mm.
find headache, dizziness, you feeling nauseous, you want to throw up, especially older people, especially female that are pregnant, female, because female having so many organs on their body that absorb heat.
Okay. So in the coming year, we gradually coming to the end of this year. In the coming year, what would we expect from the heat officer of the Pinter City Corporation? What are some of the things you want to achieve that you think when we achieve it, the city of Pings will be on par with other cities in terms of heat related activities?
Okay, so that is our future plan, our sustainable plan. We want to have a city, a resilient city, where people around the world will not be let's say, will not be parallel to what is happening around the world, that they will
Okay.
have knowledge on climate change, number one, and that they will have at least one or two cooling centers within Painesville.
Okay. So how do a cooling center look like?
So a cooling center, for example, like the facility I'm seeing here, I'm in a very well eco-friendly environment where I have access to air conditioner, I have access to things that will help reduce the heat within my body.
Okay.
So
How large it can be?
yeah, you can have a library. You can supply air conditioner to a library where people can go there, like the learning center we have at the Princeton City Corporation,
Mhm.
where you go in and read some books, number one, and you will have air conditioner assigned to all of that area. And when we have an open space, you will see a water, coming from the tree.
It's not only restricted to having air conditioning in your enclosed space. You can
So
also do it in an open space.
yes, it is.
Okay.
It is a diverse thing where you can plant trees because trees serve as shade covers.
Okay.
Trees serve as a cooling system into the environment where you will see farm trees. We will gather the street and plant trees, and trees also stabilize the water and help us save us from flooding.
Okay. Celia Neville, she is the Chief Heat Officer at the Pinson City Corporation. A very new team brought at the Pinson City Corporation. Uh, Kudos to Mayor Robert S. Bestman, who has now taken local governance to another level. He wants to diversify the workings of the Pinson City Corporation, not just restricting it. That's why there are several departments and several new portfolio at the Pinson City Corporation, like what we're just speaking about. I'm sure it's kind of new to you, heat officer in the city of Pinsville. There are other cities around the world that have it. I remember when we were having the program for the launch of the Pinsville City Climate Action Plan. We have people in similar portfolio that came from Freetown. All right, so Destiny will announce the number. You can activate the phone lines from your side because I'm facing some technical problem here. Just announce the number. Maybe we can take few calls, then we'll come back to her. But while the calls are coming, you want to add? You do have any
Yeah, yeah,
other
yeah,
things
yeah.
you want to add?
So I would like to know what been the challenges, because we all know that the heat, the issue in our country, and then not many people know about what you're doing. So what been the challenges as you carry on your community engagement?
Do you want to see here?
Yeah.
But maybe on the surface, you just want to talk about it on the surface about some of
The
maybe
challenges
because
that
it's
you
kind of
face,
Yeah.
new.
because I
It's
know
kind
that.
of new to the people.
Yeah.
So maybe when you engage in them, what have been the responses? I think that's why he want you to talk about.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for specifying it.
Yeah.
So when we went into the field, when we asked them what is extreme heat, do you have any record on somebody who is responsible to reducing heat? They will be like, I haven't heard about that. I don't even know what is extreme heat. Or I know I feel uncomfortable sometimes, and I notice that changes in weather pattern, like the rainy season that we are in, we still sweating, we still feeling heated. So some of them don't have vast knowledge on
Mhm.
extreme heat.
Okay. So announce the number
So the
definitely.
number to call is
Announce the number.
0774-834-4164. 0774-834-4164. So you can call and make your input on today's program, PCC Today.
Okay. So while we are with the calls, we'll take these.
Okay, we already get
Okay. Go ahead.
one call here.
Go ahead. Your first
Yeah.
caller.
Good morning. Good morning, Anita. Where you calling from?
Well, thank you. My name is Adel Flaki. DJ, good morning, and all to one to one of you.
Good
Yeah.
morning. Good morning,
Yeah,
Mr.
my name
Plaki. How
is
you doing?
Marsha, and I want to thank the innovation of the mayor of Benefit City. I think it's good, it's wonderful. I want to thank the lady in studio. She has expatiated very well. I think it's wonderful. One of the things I would encourage her to do is to have a mobile team to go in a different community. You got to explain, in a different way, in a different community. And I also want you to tell us the requirement what it takes to go there. Is it people going to pay money? Is it free? And then the last question, public relations is also about truth telling. Nothing wrong when you say we need money, we don't have money. And your teacher try to play the rally. When it's a challenge is you're talking about what you need to do to grow. If you don't have money, you need budgetary allocation. If the city government is trying to say, look, we are better than putting this percent, we need this from donor, we need this from government, and we need this from. So don't beat around the bush. There are challenges, there are things you need to do. You need mobile. You even need more staff. You need to be paid. Even the lady, they need to be paid very well. So she doesn't get attracted. She need other people. She need equipment. She need mobile. You need people to spend time there to take care of it. It's not just the police. The police will provide the security outfit, but you need people to manage. You need a tour guide. So all of the people need to be paid. So don't say the specification or specification.
Thank you, Mr. Blackie.
That's a challenge. It's a new innovation. It should be money. That's why
Okay.
the department that we appreciate the city government for such an innovation. So she needs money, she needs jacket, they need uniform, they need a lot of things.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Dara Ebe
Good
Plaki.
morning. Good morning. Your name, where you got it from?
Good morning, how are you doing this morning?
Yeah, I'm fine. Your name, where you got it from?
I'm Joseph Fremont. I joined you from Bromley this morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Let me appreciate the Madame Studio. Let me appreciate all of you on the platform this morning. You know, it is good, just how Blackie said that awareness is good. PR is good because if you don't do so, a lot of people will not understand, will not get you. Because only on the radio, it will spread on a serious note. Because a lot of people will not listen to the radio that we do, that Blackie do, I do, other people do. But a lot of people, they will not listen. But if you take it and go back to if you're a community, if you're a corner of the community, I think that would be more than even the radio. Yes, and before I leave it now, I want to know all of the part that was built by the government, autonomous era, or whosoever era that was built under the auspices of government, who really manage it and how the funding go. That's why I want to know because I see find a riot people, they say individual or this, I don't really know who managed the back. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me just talk about what Juicy talk in terms of we're talking specifically about things with Juicy. So the other parts that we're making mention of, we're just trying to give the difference between a mini heat park and that of the like the invisible park and the other park. But Musiria will answer the questions. You listen before another call come in. You listen to Mr. Ibe Plaki. Yeah, he currently works at the Morovia City Corporation. This is a good initiative, but he wants you to explain some of the things. I think you listen to what he says. So just respond to him, and then we can take another call.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Blackie, for speaking my mind a little bit. So for the mobile team, we are undergoing a 6 months project. And within that 6 month project, a part of it is basically based on awareness, where we will have a lot of data collectors. And that data collectors are going to be the ones that will be giving out awareness, giving our flyers because my one cannot do it. And our team alone cannot do it. And we don't have the funding to do that.
Okay, so you also seeking support.
Yeah, and we are also engaging a whole lot of donors. So if a donor is listening to this program, we ask for your support.
All right, definitely you can take one or two calls.
Yeah, so once again, our number to call is 0774 ATD 4164. 0774 ATD 4164. You are live on PCC Today, your 45-minute interactive, informative, and educative program, bringing you the latest update on the Painesville City Corporation. We were in Red Light, Johnsonville, and this week we will be in Bannersville.
Okay, so the time is fast spent now. So we'll just take your parting statement, Marcelia. Then later on, we can call it. Maybe we'll be bringing you in to just maybe dry season. We'll have more talk. When you have more activities, we'll be talking about it. So let me just get your parting comment. Perhaps you want to say something that we didn't ask you. Just go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Robert Esbestin II, for this opportunity to be here. And I want the dwellers of Painesville to work with us. We can have a volunteer to help us because a climate action plan is a enormous plan where we need more people, more youth, because youth are the implementers. We need more youth on board so that they can help us help reduce the impact of climate change on Painesville. Thank you.
All right. So she is the head officer here at the Painesville City Corporation, Marcelia Neville. Thank you so very kindly for coming. We wake you up early this morning, but it's part of the job. And I must say to you, we are impressed with your presentation. It's evident by the course that came in. Are well knowledgeable to the task that you have. We wish you all the best. Destiny, let me hear from you as we say goodbye on
Yeah,
this.
so we say kudos also to Mayor Robert S. Bestman for always giving opportunity to enable young people serve their country and then give back to what they already acquired. So we say big thanks to the management of Painesville City Corporation and the workforce. So to just run down because we have just 4 minutes. To just run down. This week we were in Red Light, the commercial hub of Red Light, cleaning the withholding site. We're in Johnsonville on Thursday. And this week we will be in Barnesville. As you all know, we signed the memorandum of understanding with both Johnsonville and then Barnesville. So you will see our team there. The fleet department will be in Barnesville this week, making sure that the entire Barnesville is clean from any bad smell. So once again, the communication and media department, they are here in the Painesville City Corporation to update you on the day-to-day activity of Painesville City Corporation.
All right, Destiny Apenaya is the co-host of this program, and he is the deputy director at the Painesville City Corporation for Media and Communication. So that's all the time we have to be with you on this edition. Once again, we'd like to say thanks so very kindly for coming. I must say they are Neville, the chief heat officer in the city of Painesville. And thanks to you for listening, for always taking up your time and follow the Painesville City Corporation live Facebook page and also on Truth FM 96.1, read it on Punch FM 106.7. On behalf of our entire team, on behalf of Fatou Muntwane, Jetro Bondo, and Richie Swad, and also Eric Johnson, I would like to say have yourself a wonderful day. My name is Jeremiah Bada Dejan. I'll see you next Saturday. Goodbye.
Please let the corporation say, a clean city is a healthy city. Please let the